After months of protests and weeks of legal debate, South Korea's President Park Geun-hye has been removed from office after the country's top court upheld her impeachment. Now, what started as rumour involving the president, her best friend and the boss of South Korea's biggest company has descended into something that has removed President Park from office. And now that she's been impeached, she's lost her immunity, which means she could be prosecuted as part of the ongoing bribery trial involving Samsung. South Koreans now have 60 days to elect a new leader. While protesters continue to chant outside, in and around Seoul and outside the Constitutional Court, police have removed many supporters of Park from outside court after violence escalated. Thousands of pro-Park protesters took to the streets, pushing their way through barricades and even jumping on top of buses. Well, Joseph Kim has the latest developments.
Celebrations have bursted out into the streets of Seoul after it was announced that the Constitutional Court unanimously voted to uphold Park Geun-hye's impeachment. Now, many of these people have bursted out into songs and dance and also are shedding tears of joy because many of them have been out on these streets since last fall. Although the Constitutional Court did say that it dismissed many of the charges that Park Geun-hye was accused of, they did find that she allowed her close confidant, Choi Soon-sil, to meddle in state affairs, which is unconstitutional. With this impeachment, it will jumpstart an early election and a new president will be elected within 60 days.
Well, joining us now live from Seoul is Bruce Harrison. Bruce, good to speak to you again. So you're just a little way away from both pro and anti-Park supporters and demonstrators. What's the feeling among those you've been able to speak to this morning now that she is officially impeached?
Yeah, as you said, I'm kind of straddling both camps right now. You can't see, but just beyond, this way to my right, is a massive barricade, and that's where the anti-Park protesters are celebrating their victory. It's a bit loud over there. The atmospheres were completely different. On the anti-Park side, an atmosphere of celebration. They told me that they feel this is the beginning of a new South Korea, perhaps a break from decades of collusion between politicians and corrupt major corporations in this country. On the pro-Park side, a lot of sadness and despair, largely an elderly crowd, conservative, older generation of Koreans waving the taegukgi, the South Korean flag, saying they're going to fight until President Park, the rightful president, as many told me, is reinstated in power.
So where do we go from here? And now that she has been officially impeached, she's lost her immunity, so she could be prosecuted as part of that Samsung bribery trial that's ongoing.
Yes, that case, that trial just started yesterday. The main focal point, J.Y. Lee, the head of Samsung, and some of his other executives are being tried for the bribery allegations between he and President Park Geun-hye. The President Park exchanged money with the president to help firm up his transition to power at Samsung. The special team that investigated Park, all that evidence went to the top of the Constitutional Court here, has been handed down to the prosecution, and there's an overwhelming number of Koreans that want to see her prosecuted and potentially jailed. Seeing how strong a voice the Constitutional Court had in upholding her impeachment, there's good reason to believe that the prosecution is going to follow suit and come down hard on Park if that case moves forward.
Okay, Bruce, thank you for joining us, and we do apologise about the wind conditions there for Bruce's line. A bit difficult to hear him.